Football on the horizon here at Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Please welcome your 2026 Kansas City Chiefs.
Ball is teed up. Zane Gonzalez to do the honors. And we're underway from Kansas City. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down throw, Mahomes. Kelsey's got it right side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's a Chiefs first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. Escapes the defender. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Complete to number 1, Xavier Worthy. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So 3rd down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6.
Still 3rd down.
So the false start makes this a far tougher call now, 3rd and 6. Third and long, they're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Walker on first down. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Mahomes to throw for it. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Throwing again, Mahomes. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage.
Let's see what they want to do here. 2nd and inches. Not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in his way.
And they apparently don't want to go. They want 6. They're going. Ryan, no touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to give up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, they had a chance to try to get anything, and boy, they never attacked it.
So the Dolphins offense headed for their opening drive. And they'll be brought up by someone who's got a big arm, Brock, but he can really run it too, Malik Willis.
I know quarterbacks of this ilk sure excite their teammates. They love to see his explosion and that speed come to life. I also know this, Kate, that defensive coordinator on the other side, he did not sleep good all week long, knowing he could do everything right, have the right call. But that QB speed is a difference maker.
Throwing from his own end zone. It is cut left side. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
They go play action. Here's Willis. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. A play fake. Now Willis to throw. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Throwing off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down. That's completed right side. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Back at the 23-yard line.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Motioning the tight end now. Here's Willis. Dulcich hauls it in. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Christian Fulton, the one to bring him down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Zane Gonzalez on to attempt this field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Mejio with the return. Making some progress here. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run. Here is 2nd and 10. Running with Walker again. They stuck with him and got the same result. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They give up the gut to Walker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now that was a big 3-yard gain because if instead of a turnover on down, it gets him first.
All that play you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on 4th and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And gets 16 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They motion the tight end over. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Setting up the running back screen. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Another throw for Mahomes. He's got it. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead.
Chiefs 7, Dolphins 3.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here comes Malik Washington. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Waiting for scoring, but on the other side. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Shotgun snap now to Willis. Complete. It's Atwell. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
It's a pickup of 12 yards. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Down. One of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
On to punt on 4th down, it's Bradley Pinion. Chiefs have Xavier Worthy out for the return. Oh, slow snap there, and it's blocked. And with the recovery there, that is exactly where possession's going to be turned over.
Pretty easy for all of us to just simply focus on the block, but this is one of those situations where the problem, well, you could trace it back far earlier. Yes, the snap was accurate, came out clean, but it was too slow. There was not enough velocity, so that punter was left out there hanging dry, and he paid for it.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the it's Mahomes. Keeps it and takes it. He's going to he picks up enough for the 1st down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. Having to call that after giving up the first.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has it down close. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs blow their lead just before halftime. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Butker to try the point after. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it!
You just never know what could be the play at the end of the game that we look back on and say, you know what? That was the play that decided it all. It seems small now. It's just a little old point, right? But if this one stays close to the end, keep an eye on that block because that single point could loom very, very large.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Taj Washington on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with A-Chan. Catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that has to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Slot man's in motion right. Throwing on 1st down, Willis. Fits it through the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st down, Dolphins.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Willis to the air. Has him on a quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Working from the gun, it's Willis. Pass complete to Dulcich. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Gain of 9 yards. And a Dolphin 1st down.
Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Here's Mahomes on a designed run. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scotch. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Butker on now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. Jukes away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Dolphins getting their offense out there to off this second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Willis. Into the hands of Dulcich. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
For a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
New set of downs for them from the 31. First down, and they go right back to it. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To throw, here's Willis. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Willis now, 3rd down. Making the call himself. Escapes a defender. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
It's Achane on the inside give. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Willis to throw it. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. He hits it true despite some issues with that snap. And the Dolphins manage to tie this game. It's 13-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Remigio with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Finds the in route complete. They're going to take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Has a man on target to Thornton. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set now. 1st and 10. To throw Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Mahomes. He can run it. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the red zone on 1st. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. If you don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. To the air, Mahomes. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Tight end going in motion here. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
30-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through, and they've taken back the lead.
Makes the score.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Dolphins and running back Devon Achane getting back to work. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They send the time in motion left. On 1st down, and they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
So we're through 3 here. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They fail to start the 4th. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
3rd and long for him here. Shakes himself free. He's making a bid for it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the 1st.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And hopefully he can get this one away without incident. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Wiley hauls it in. And he'll get it up to the 44. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Again, Mahomes to throw. Who else? Kelsey's got another. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's down Kansas City.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You know, not a ton of yards, still showing commitment to the ground game. The type of run keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on the passing game.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. And the coverage is too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes so often tell the story of every position on the quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end. Forced down, it took a great defensive effort to do it.
Toss play, this is Walker. And this one is doomed in a big way. Went in the wrong direction, and they can just keep going the wrong direction. Get off the field, boys. That's turnover on downs.
A 50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Miami set to take over once again on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go play action. Here's Willis. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. He'll throw it. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw Mahomes. Here's a screen now for Walker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
At the 43-yard line.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now Mahomes will hang on to it. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. Third and a lone yard coming up. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Now an inside give to Walker. Into the secondary past the 40. And he gets this one down to the 27. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
28 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs only up by a few. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Looks like a design run here from Mahomes. To the line they go. It's second down. Running is Walker. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. It's a designed run from Mahomes. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And they got the field goal when it mattered most, and that kicked the difference in the game and what lets them leave here with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.